Alright, I still got some incense burning here. There's a little bit left, more. Got the fan on. It's black cherry today. Anyway, let me get back to that story. Alright, it was October 4th. October 4th. Come on, come. October 4th, 2007, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm there for my road test. I have a Red Sox shirt on. Now, up until that point, I delivered pizzas for a long time. I drove for a long time. I drove to California. I drove to Boston. I drove to Kansas. I drove all over the freaking United States. You know, I drove. Anyways, it was just a thing where I had to go back and get my license again. They took it away. So anyway, I had the Red Sox shirt on. I get in the car. It's 2007. Obama wasn't elected, so I can't blame him. The guy had a Yankee shirt on. I know I mentioned that. I'm just hysterical right now. I'm hysterical. I gotta calm down. Twinkle's calming down. Calm down. Hey, this thing better not catch on fire. Alright, I'm calm. But anyway, I get in the car. I mean, I did everything perfect. And, you know, I did the three-way turn and all that, like down Lansingburg, everything, you know, I mean, put my lights on time, parallel parked, everything. I just couldn't think of anything that was wrong. He failed me. He failed me. So I went down to the my beautiful lovely counselor at the time, because I was in counseling for gambling, and I loved my counselor, and I just played around with her. I got on the phone. I said, because I knew she was in her office, you know, I wanted to tell her that I passed, even though I didn't. Anyway, I'm a bullshitter, I guess, up until then. But I didn't bullshit until after. Well, no, I bullshitted all the way up until that point. That was the day of my awakening, you know, because the guy with a Yankee shirt failed me, and I said, you know, I'm gonna, next time when I get home again, next time Joe Witnesses knock on my door, I'm gonna answer the freaking door. Because this is bullshit. This is 2007, people, and then just think of all the stuff that has happened since then. Alright, what's my point here? Alright, my point was, I remember going in the office, and the day before, we took a class, you know, for therapy a little bit, because, you know, here I was throwing off from gambling. She handed me a piece of clay, and she goes, I want you to take this piece of clay and make something beautiful. You know, show me all the beauty in the world. You know, I almost thought I was in American Beauty, but that movie, oh no, that movie did come out. That was in 1999. But I'm sitting there like with this piece of clay, and I made this pizza, and I gave it to her. Anyway, it was sitting on her desk, and it was the only one there. She didn't have anyone else's but mine. And I said, you kind of like my pizza, right? She goes, yeah, it's a nice pizza. So then I told her that I passed, and then towards the end I went to an American Beauty monologue, and I said, no, I failed. And then, a lot of weird things happened, almost like how it is happening now. One thing leads to another, and we'll see you back on the other side of 5. I don't know if we're going to do radio or television side, but either way, you're in for a treat.